I want to take a few minutes to talk about tipping. As rideshare drivers, there's no way around the fact that almost all of us are on the road to make money. There are some who do it for fun. I was one of them for a while, but now it's my full-time gig. We appreciate that little extra that some of our passengers give us. I look at every tip as basically as a gift, as a thank you. It's something that I don't expect. It's something that I earn. There are some drivers who kind of have a bad attitude about passengers who don't tip, and I kind of understand that, but I think it's a little heavy-handed. Some drivers actually get a little bent out of shape if they don't get tipped after some of their rides. So everybody looks at it differently. Tipping, as we all know, can be a highly controversial subject of discussion. But I want to talk a little bit about the way people tip, or in some cases, don't tip, and how I look at that. Now, all of us, I'm sure, the old legal tender, we all love these. But, that's a great way to tip your driver in cash. We appreciate that. It's money we can, use right away. If we've got to, make a quick stop at a gas station, we got a little cash in our pocket if we want to get a drink. That's wonderful. You can do that with a card, of course, but cash is nice. A lot of people prefer to tip in the app. And we're going to get to the interesting part of that later. But some drivers have reported that they have not been getting some of the tips their passengers have sent them. They've actually watched the passenger go into the app and select how much they're going to tip and apply it to the ride. There could be some technology factors there. Some of the computers, the servers that run Uber and Lyft can sometimes be a little slow and a little laggy, and that tip may not show up right away. That's a possibility. However, I am not going to absolutely say all drivers get all tips. There is a possibility that somehow that money is not passed along through the technology. So again, cash is wonderful. One of the things as drivers is kind of a running joke is people who say they're going to tip you in the app and then don't do that. That is just, I like to say there are two kinds of people, the ones who say they'll tip you in the app and the ones who actually do it. So a lot of drivers, myself included, we would prefer it if you didn't even mention it. Don't say, I'm going to tip you in the app. Just send us a tip. Just put it in the app. Don't make a show of it. Just do it. Don't call attention to it. We love riders who do that. If we hear someone say, I'll tip you in the app, there's a really good chance that's not going to happen. I've been driving full-time for about 4 years, and I've got to say, the people who said they'll tip me in the app who actually did, can probably count them on one hand. There was one interesting rider I had, just really nice guy. He was kind of an aging hippie working in computer science now. I had to take him to a pharmacy to get some prescriptions filled and then take him back to his hotel. And he tipped me in cash at the end of the ride. And I think he forgot he had done that because he then actually added a tip in on the app. And one thing you may not know is you can tip your driver through the app days after the ride, weeks after the ride. A week later, he tipped me a third time on the same ride. So I greatly appreciated that, but once is plenty. Another thing I'd like you to do once, subscribe so you can keep up with my street stories and hear more of my perspectives from behind the wheel. Thanks for watching.